Trojan family, Trojan gang. Fight on forever is in the building. And entering to the chat, we got Tanook Hines out of Houston, Texas. A 6'1", 185-pound, 4-star wide receiver who's set to commit July 15th. Now Scott Schrader and Tom Lloyd at 247 and Scott Schrader at on 3 both put in a prediction for this kid to go to USC. So I gotta bring y'all this video, right? When a kid trending SC, we gonna see. So keep y'all heads up for this kid July 15th. Now this kid is a playmaker. He's very aggressive at attacking the ball and shows great awareness and balance. Great ball skills. The kid got hands on him, and he got the versatility to play outside and inside, but he preferably in the slot. That's where he eat most of his lunch at, right? And he got great speed. He could take the top off the defense. Runner reported 4.3940 according to his Twitter in a 10.39 100 meter, and I think that's official, right? So this kid is a burner, can take the top off. He tough as well. Good balance. He can break tackles at a small size. And I just like how he competitive out there with the ball, right? He got that instinct, got that feel. Run good routes, could stop, cut on the dime. He possesses all the traits. He might remind you of St. Amon Brown, right? St. Amon Brown. Another Trojan. Right? He might remind you of him, but with a little more speed. Right? But I ain't gonna try to put that big shoes on the kid. I mean, Amon Brown, you know, I see an NFL star already, but that's how this kid kind of remind me, or I better even comp another Mekhi Lemon type wide receiver. You know, that's who he comparable to. Then throw him with Corey Sims. He's sitting at 6'4". Corey Sims is like Jacoby Lane type wide receiver, right? So this class will be shaping up nice as we get to Nook. He'll be the Mekhi for this class. Corey Sims is already the Jacoby Lane, who will be the Zachariah Branch. Will that be Dalen McCutcheon or Andrew Marsh, or it really ain't nobody like Zachariah, right? So who will be the next Deuce Robinson? We gonna see, but right now, this would be a slot guy. We got Corey Sims, an outside guy, big possession receiver that could take it to the house as well. And this that slot receiver with the speed and the hands and the aggressive ball catching skills. I love wide receivers who get the ball, right? Who don't let it come to them, they go get it. And that's Tanook Hines. He committed July 15th, so keep an eye on that. Now I know y'all like, man, what are defensive players? I know we need defensive players. But in the meantime, we could keep building that offense though, because we need both, right? We got Julian Lewis. We need to get him some more weapons. You know, people are hot on his trail. I feel like Julian Lewis just felt some of that USC hate because everybody was wanting him to decommit when he was going through all these visits last month. And I think he got that USC tax to where, since he's staying firm committed to USC, it's like we're going to drop you in the rankings. You know what I'm saying? The further drop us in the rankings, right? Now we ain't got no 5 stars. Like, according to On3, and I think 247, like 2 out of the 4 main sites took a star away from me. So now on 2 sites, we ain't got no 5 stars now. You know what I'm saying? That USC tax. But, you know, all players is welcome. We got to keep our offense lethal. I ain't never mad at lethal wide receivers, especially when you USC and you got Lincoln Riley as the coach and the quarterbacks he gonna have. They gotta have groceries to cook with. So Tanook Hines is one of them groceries that USC could cook with. So if he commit, I'll gladly accept that. And Dalen McCutcheon supposed to be committing July 15th. You could have 2 receivers just like that. And I know they ain't the defensive lineman we want, but this is still positive momentum for our program. And these is more players that's added to the bunch that they can recruit. Like Tanook, like every player know other players that have relationship with other players that can help recruit the class. So it don't really matter necessarily the position, long as it's position of need, which it is, because we only signed one wide receiver this past signing season. We only had guys Xavier Jordan, right? So we need wide receivers. So kids like this, cause he from Houston, Texas. He might could get somebody from down in Texas come play with him. Just like Julian Lewis got his teammate Shamar Arnold to come to USC and play with him. And it ain't like Arnold a wide receiver either. He's a DB. Julian Lewis is not gonna be throwing him the ball unless he's throwing a pick in practice, right? So we need all these players. So if Tanook Hines come, we happy for that. Throw that emoji up. It's gonna be SC, let's go. You feel me? So watch out for this commitment coming July 15th. But until then, it's Carter Sports, it's Trojan City, it's SC. So let's go.